Hey guys, welcome back. In this one, we are checking out another Japanese plane, the Ki 43, and I think that the three eyes stands for three, but it's the version that's at 4.0 with the two. I think it's Ho dash 5 cannons that fire through the prop, and you know we're going back to when I first started playing War Thunder, how I say this every single time that I fly a Japanese plane. I'm always like, I hated flying them whenever I first started because they're slow. I mean, there's no getting around it. They are all slow, and I'm talking about straight line, just level flight speed. Now that I have some experience and have played, you know, I haven't played every single prop in the game, but I'm starting to get to the point where I've played a pretty good amount. And once you get to that point, and some of you will know what I mean, and some won't, and that's okay. But once you get to that point of flying so many different planes, you just start to appreciate how unfair the Key 43 is, especially this variant. It is sitting at 4.0, which is probably a little bit low for what this plane can do. And it just turns around everything. This is the only prop. Well, okay, you can watch this. I'm going to die in the head onto this 109. But this is the only prop that I have ever... Oh, that was kind of scary. That I've ever ripped my wings in. Like, not overspeeding, just turning. So if that gives you any inclination right there. And it was so easy for me to just pull a reversal on this guy, and I'm sure that I have some people behind me. But now that Real Shatter is fixed, I'm going through and flying all these planes that only have cannons. And it has become a lot better, so what was behind me? Okay. Kind of getting worried there. I'm losing my sense of direction. Yeah, that poor 109. I think I taunted him a little bit too long there. But, like with the Key 100, that was a stall fighter, and yes, it turned extremely well, but it is just not on the same level as the Key 43s. And all of you Japanese mains know exactly what I'm talking about here. So you only have like 300 or like 320 rounds of ammunition, something like that. But being that the cannons are so accurate, being mounted in the nose, firing through the prop, it's really not an issue at all to have that little ammo. Okay, and we're gonna have to go go into another game, and not because I died this time, just because our team was too good. Okay, guys, we are coming up on an XP50, so I think it's about to clown on this guy. Maybe. I don't know for sure. But there's also a 109 and a P51 over there. Got a nice little fur ball going on. There's that P51 I was telling you about, and I'm really not even going to waste my ammo on that B25 because, well, the hard truth about it is that I really just suck at dodging fire from gunners, and I would probably get my pilot knocked out in about 3 seconds, because no armor. That's just the Japanese way, I suppose. But, honestly, the thing about the Key 43 is, now some of you might not agree with this, but I feel like it doesn't really take a whole bunch of skill besides upgrading your pilot and really knowing when to turn away from somebody. So I wouldn't recommend trying to keep up with most planes in just level flight since you are slower, but hopefully I don't rip my wings here. Oh my god. Yeah, after ripping my wing, I decided to take a few minutes and just concentrate on some gameplay. So that's what we have here. No live commentary, we're just doing a little bit of voiceover, and this first clip is really perfect to show how you should be playing this, the Key 43. Right there, I dodged a head-on with the P51, just went up and over, and I was on a 6, but now that I'm concentrating more on the game, I'm not going to rip my wings this time. So this is kind of interesting here. That was the P51 I was going after, or one of them was. Tried to go after the J21 and missed my shots, so since I'm already on the P51-6, might as well take care of him. And I'm still in the furball right here. I think I have one other teammate with me, but take care of the P51. That J21 is right behind me, and I just turn around. That's all you do. Turn around. I went up right here just to get on him and get a better vantage point. I think one of you guys commented and said that technique was called a high yo-yo. So that's what I'll be referring to it as from this point on. Anyways, I think I got his elevator right there, so he just plummets into the ground, because what's he gonna do? Can't pull up, and he can't, just deploy his flaps because they're super fragile on the J21. Another head-on, but with the G2. Just another yo-yo and back on his 6. And, my aim was a little bit off here, which at this point everybody should know how my aim is. But, once again, these are pretty accurate cannons. I like them a lot. So I was thinking about going after this P51, but he was just a little too far away, and this plane isn't really fast enough to chase after people. It's more of a bait and pull a reversal type of plane than anything else. So once again, just another head-on. Now something I want to point out here, instead of going out, I should have turned into him more, or I think I should have. I think it would have ended with me getting hit less if I turned into him more and down. I don't think he would have been able to even get shots on me. But once again, on his 6, just use the cannons and catches on fire and he's gone. So that's that. But it's a really great example of how I typically like to play the Key 43. Just dive into the furball and take care of people, get as many as I can without dying, and you kind of just hover around people's bullets. So we're in another game here. I was initially diving down on that LA5, and I was looking around and he got away from me a little bit. He tries to go after my teammate, but I'm already on his 6, so that's anytime a Japanese plane is on your 6 and you don't have a pretty extreme energy advantage, it's pretty much game over for you, because Japanese planes will just hover behind you with their guns right on point and wait for the exact moment to just light you on fire, which is exactly what I do here, and once again, get the kill. So just another example, you're really wanting to pick off the players that aren't paying attention. Kind of like that guy, he didn't even know I was there. And this next clip with the P63 is just another perfect example. He's not paying any attention at all. If he would have pitched down and gotten into like a shallow dive, he probably could have gotten away, but he was pitching up towards one of my teammates right there. Who even knows? But got the kill, and that was all I did for this game. That P-47 ran back to base, and there was a B-34, and I just don't really like to go after bombers unless I'm in something like the ME-163 or the Horton that has really good guns that can just rip through them, or even like the F-84, for example. I mean, those MGs just rip. But we're going to wrap the video up there, guys. So as always, if you enjoyed watching, leave a like down below. And if you have any War Thunder tips or plans that you want to see me fly on Tuesdays, right now the spot for next week is open for people that watch this video within 3 days of it being uploaded. So if you have anything you want to see me fly, leave it in a comment. And as always, subscribe to the channel to stay updated on all of my War Thunder videos. And we'll catch you guys tomorrow.